After the installation, a shortcut will be placed on your desktop. Double-click this shortcut to launch the Console Pro software. The tip of the day will be displayed. You can press OK to close this window. Main window can be adjusted by dragging from the corner or dragging from the sides. The tabs can also be adjusted. The View Manager. Communication tab and the Ports and Product tabs are on the left-hand side, and the right side that is grayed out is for the logger files. Let's set up the software options. You will navigate to the Edit menu above and select Options under the drop-down from the Edit menu. A window will pop up in the center of the screen with the General Options tab being displayed first. On this tab, the temperature units can be selected from the drop-down menu, either Celsius, Fahrenheit or Kelvin. Let's change it to Fahrenheit and then press Apply. There are a few other options that can be set up to select what you want to view on left-hand side of Console Pro. The next tab is File tab. You can select how many entries you want to keep in the recent folder list under the File menu. And here you can also select the default folder where you want to save the data to by default. By clicking the three dots button, which is Browse a folder, you can create a new folder and browse to it, or choose a folder which has already been created. Console will use this folder to store the data each time unless you change it, once you click Apply. The next tab is the Date tab. Here you can set the format you want the date to be displayed as, and you have a lot of preset options for you to choose if using the custom format. The next tab is the Time tab. Here you can set the format you want the time to be displayed in, and you have a lot of preset options to choose from under the custom format. The next tab is the Time Zone tab. You can select your correct time zone for your region. Also, you will notice a tick box where you can choose daylight savings if it applies to your time zone and the time of the year. The next tab is the 2D Graphs tab. Here you can choose what you want to be displayed in the graph, and also you can select the location. All the settings will be saved only when you click Apply. The next tab is the Legend tab. Here you can select what information you want to be displayed on the graph, and the position of the legend. Press Apply if any changes were made. If you select the Products tab, all the supported data logger products will be listed here. You can also set the preference level here, by clicking the up and down arrow. You can select or deselect if you do not use some of the products. Press Apply to save any changes that were made. The Communications tab is where you can select the default communication port. The Languages tab is where you can choose the desired language. The language could be different for display and for printing. Make your selections and press Apply. You can also change the color settings for the graph and the report, which can be readjusted at any time based on the user's requirements. The Advanced tab has some more options that can be chosen. Once you're satisfied with all your changes, press Apply and OK to exit out of the options.